What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. And yes, as you can see, this is the game I played on my birthday. We are going to be playing some Ultimate Pool 8-ball against Travis. And let me tell you, I had to take a minute before this match because I just played Travis in 10-ball, literally seconds before. And whoo-wee, I have not been beaten that bad in a very, very long time. Little precursor, he is -3 to my 0. He's a 683 to my 559. 3 racks. This guy still beat me 3-0. I did not get a single rack in 10-ball. He shot great, and I had everything going wrong against me. I scratched 5, 6, 7 times. I swear it was ridiculous. I don't scratch that often. I don't know what was happening. Couldn't get it figured out. But you know what? I took a break, went to the restroom, splashed a little water on my face, come back. We're going to play some 8-ball because this is the one I actually recorded. I'm kind of glad I didn't record 10-ball at this point. But you know what? Happy birthday to me. Let's turn this around. Let's go. All right. Like I said, we're going to be playing Travis. Just like my last video, I did change a couple things up. And this is a better pool hole. Definitely a lot better lighting. Makes the content look a lot better. But before you guys even call me out in the comments, I know I had too much going on. I was trying to get everything set up. They changed their table lights, actually. So trying to get my overhead camera attached to it. That's why it had to be shifted way far to one side, distorted the image. But I forgot to record my score screen. I mean, you see that my iPad's right there. It's right over there, well, behind me now. And I just forgot to screen record. So you know what? I apologize, guys. I messed up. I done messed up. Forgot to get the timing. So you know what? We're just gonna do racks today. That's all we're gonna do. Like I said, Travis, this guy's rude, extremely mean. Starting out beating me 3-0 in 10-ball. I'm gonna chat it up before he gets the first break. Right out of the gate. Dry break. Don't say I've got a chance. Ooh, solids look real good. Actually, stripes don't look terrible. Actually, I kind of like, now that I can look around, I like that where that 11 ball is. That's going to leave me a little better stripe run. Everything else has a home. So really, this is just going to be about try not to make too many. Okay. Try not to make too many errors. Don't move anything in my way. Yes, we do have a second camera, and I tried to work with the color. I think it's okay. It's okay. It's not as clear as my iPhone. I'm working on it, guys. I am trying to tweak and manipulate, trying to bring better content. Get off the rail for me, please. All right, now we can just basically do a straight rolling ball, because I think, or maybe a little bit of a stun into that one ball. Yeah, I was trying to crash into the one, hold it for the 9. So now I'm on the backside. Let's go high, just a little bit of right. Just get around the 2, please. Oh, just got it. And I left myself a good angle on the 15. I think that's a 15. See if we can get a different camera angle here. Because I think I can spin that, or yeah, it's 15. So I think I can spin around that 4. Just a little bit of punch, slight bit of right. I crushed it. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for actually nudging it, giving me a chance. And there we go. Table run. Ooh, I got a rack on Travis. Come on. Let's go. Let's see how I break. Not good. Not good. I don't, my brakes are broken right now. I have got to find time to just sit down and work on my brakes. They're not good. All right. So before you guys say, yes, I know, I back in the day, what I used to actually record all my matches. If I played 8 and 9 ball in APA or 8 and 10 in USAPL, I recorded everything. And then whichever one seemed to have a little more drama, a little bit more fun, that's the video I'd post. Now with everything else I have going on and trying to set up multiple cameras and all this stuff, I go into the night just with a mindset of, okay, what do I want to record? And I think about my previous videos. You know, what was my last USAPL? What was my last Ultimate? What was the last APA? And I'm trying to switch back and forth and give you guys a little bit of difference. I don't care if I win or lose. I lose plenty. This is not the issue. This is not an ego trip. So with that said, I've got a pretty good table here. It'd be really nice if I could cut that 2 to the side and move that 14. Oh, but I'm going to the corner. I think I'm trying to get the cue ball back towards the center. Or I was trying to hold it, maybe. But anyway, yeah, so I only set up one table. Like when I first get there, I attach the overhead camera and just wait to power it back on and record whenever I go to play. Oh, I did not want to move that 8 there. Oh, this is in a bad spot. I've got a bit of a cut. So yeah, low left. Oh, and I underhit it. I need to stroke that, get around the 9. The 3 goes to that top left pocket, and I had it. Would have been a great break and run. But let's just get a kick. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's not do anything stupid. Oh, man. I remember that shot. That one cut me. I was so mad I understroked it. I don't know why I didn't. The problem with Ultimate, though, is you can't do an intentional foul. An intentional foul is a loss of rack. So it's not like I can push his ball or just, you know, half-heartedly try a kick. You have to make a concerted effort. So I did. Yeah, that drove me nuts. All right. So let's see what Travis has got here. He missed 1 ball the first rack. He didn't miss the second rack. I just gave it to him. Can't do that when you're playing somebody this much better than you. This guy's so controlled. He's got a great shot. Great methodology of the game, and I really have enjoyed watching him play. So is he gonna stop shot the 5, hold? Yeah, okay. Okay, kind of looking at the overhead. I think he can roll the 1 forward and then hold for the 4, or, you know, kind of roll forward for the 4 in the left side. But he's acting like he's going for the 4 now. Like, this makes me think he's even got a little bit of an angle. I'd be taking the 1, but he's going for the 6. Oh, look at this leave. This camera angle, I forgot about this. This camera angle, look at that angle. He left himself a perfect shot on that 2 ball. So his natural roll that in the side. Cue ball is going to naturally move that 13 just that little bit, open up the 7 ball. Now he's wide open. Man, that was a great shot. Great pattern. Guys, I have so much to learn in this game. I'm going to get there playing these monsters, that's for sure. Looks like you put a little bit of straight right on it. Let's see. He's got better angle on the 1, so I'm gonna take the 1 to the corner straight top, send the cue ball basically similarly back where it is. Having shoot the 4 in that left middle. I mean, that's pretty darn perfect. He doesn't do a lot of follow through though. He's got a very stabby stroke, but man, the guy just shoots. His accuracy is crazy. How you gonna follow up a free given game with a break and run? That's just not. It's not polite, Travis. That's just rude, man. All right, let's see if I can answer with anything on my own accord. I made a ball, so that's good. Solids look better except for that one ball, and I don't think I can get it fully open here. So I do have an angle on that 3. Yeah, I tried to get it. Now the 4 is still tied up. I've got some problems here. All right. Looks like I'm gonna take the 6. I'm assuming roll forward for the either the 2 or the 5. Even though it's a little bit longer shot, I'm actually okay with the 7 and try to come around that 1. Okay, well. Now it left me that same shot, but I'm a little bit further up table, a little bit easier to make. And I had to go around it. Opened up the 4, but for what? Strike 1 on the 1 ball. Oh, it looks like I'm looking at the 2 to the corner, so it must clear that 13. I mean, drilled the shot, but I thought I had enough angle. It would just go against that rail, come back, and I must have put a little bit of left. I don't know if it was intentional, but that's strike 2. Strike 3. Strike 3 on getting that dang 1 ball open. Come on, man. Killing me. I can see the edge of it, but all I can do is roll it to the corner, roll it to the rail. And I mean, unless I could hit just thick enough, and I don't think I've got the angle. If I could hit the 1 and roll the cue up and get it real close to that 12, maybe. Instead, I went for a 2 rail. Ooh. Did not go off the 8. I just opened him up pretty okay. 8 ball's a little squirrely. He's got to hit it to the low right. Unless he moves it, which is very possible. Okay. Just because he got a little further, I like taking the 10 before the 13. Like, I would just stun this and try to hold it close to the rail. That way you've got a good setup ball. Perfect. Now you got your setup ball for the 12. Let's go and take care of that problem, child. Then you're really, really good. Oh. A little bit of extra movement on that one, but look at this leave. I remember the shot because I tried to bank it to the low left. I almost wonder if I should have tried to bank it off the rail and then get a billiard off the 11 ball. Still super tough shot. Hey, I made his 14 a little tricky, so something kind of worked out. At least if nothing else, you can see the shot clock over here on the other table there. He got close to that one. They were calling out 5 seconds. For anybody that doesn't play Ultimate Pool, we do call 10-second warning, and then more times than not, we'll even give you a 5-second. Now, if you're down and you're on 10, I'm gonna say 10. You're clearly gonna shoot before I say 5. So I might not say 5, depending on if you're still kind of walking around getting set up on 10, I'm gonna alert you at 5. Only because when you start getting down, now you got the pressure of the clock on you, and there's a lot of people that if you're down on your shot, I don't want to be that guy in your final stroke, your final pullback, and you're getting ready to shoot the ball and I yell 5. I don't want to be that guy, but that's me. Oh, wait, what's going on with the clock? Did he call extension? I'm assuming he called extension. They just didn't call it or didn't mark it. Okay, went for a safety. I can see the edge of the one by going straight at it, but I think that's real close to a scratch shot. So I'm electing for a kick, which at that angle, I mean, the one's close enough. That looks kind of wide though. Went real wide. Went right by the one. 3 balls left, giving ball in hand. Dang it. All right, just roll this to the side, get the cue ball mid-table so you leave yourself an angle on the 11. You don't want to stop it. Like if you try to do a stop shot or even just kind of slowly get past the 8, now you're dead straight on the 11. You got to try to stop or, you know, stun off that and take the 8 long. Just having that little extra roll. Watch the way he shoots this. Now you can put a stroke on it, and you could have done that with draw. You could have done it with straight top and come around 2, possibly 3 rails. Ended up with the same shot. Nice easy 8 in the side. There we go. 1-0. He's narrowing the gap already. Chasing me down. Got a couple solids down. And a stripe. Goodness, he made 3 solids and put the others on the rail. And the way that 12 ball is hanging, if he can make that 15 on the top side, and that clinches you have stripes, you can now you've got that 12 ball as a natural roll to crash right into that 5, open up your stripes. And you kind of want to do that sooner than later, because if you don't fully open up, let's say you open up the 13 but you don't open up the 10, you need that 14 or you need something else to be able to shoot at and possibly get a second breakout. So get your breakouts early. Trust me. Waiting until the very end is how you end up kicking at a 3 ball and early 8ing. I don't know if that's ever happened, but I'm sure it's happened to somebody. See what I said? There you go. Now 8 ball is wide open for the side, and this should be breaking run number 2. Send that forward. Let's talk a little bit of pattern right here. You do it like you could roll forward off the 10, go off the rail, come back out, or a stop shot. Really, either way, but leave that 14 because that's your out ball. That's your key ball. So you can just naturally roll it from almost any angle down table. You just make the 14 that hold you for the 8 in the side. I only say that because I've seen people take the 14 and then leave, like, say, this 11 as your last ball, and now you're having to like come around multi rails. You gotta don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. This game's not that difficult, right? Super easy game, guys. Look how easy Travis is making this game. That's what I'm getting at here. So now he's got a nice angle. You could hit this rolling ball, stop shot, well, stun. And there you go. Breaking round number 2. Throwing the chalk on the floor. I mean, it's pretty easy breaking round when you make 3 solids and put them on the rails away from you. God. Great out, Travis. 1-1. So much for that 4-game lead. Hey, made something. I did not make 4 solids or stripes. And look at this. I mean, so one thing before you guys say, in any open shot, you cannot do a dirty combo. So you can't take the 15-1. It's not a ball in hand foul, but it is a foul. So it's just a turnover and it's still open table for your opponent. With that said, I couldn't see around that 10 ball enough to just straight cut the 2. So I had to play the billiard off the 3. You saw how well that worked out. Now he took my solids. A little bit of shape work for the 5. Possibly break it open with the 6. But for now, we're going to go and take that 2 ball. I wonder, is it the 14 gonna come and play, or is he going to be able to get up for the 3? I was going to go around for the 6. Okay. See, god dang it. Look at this. Now he's got the perfect angle on the 6, cut it to the top left pocket. Cue ball, you can just drift right over, nudge that 10 ball, that pops your 5 ball open. Look at that. And move the 10 way out of his way. Not a concern. I personally here, I like taking the 3 ball, low left, spin it back similarly where it is, and then hold for the 1 to this low left. Because that 3 ball, it's got so many balls around it. Now like that, he might have been trying to hold for the 3 there. I don't like leaving that 3 as my out ball, just because you've got too many other barriers to keep you from getting shape on that 8. So now you have to take the 5. Looks like there's a slight angle. Yeah, see, he really punched that. I don't think he had to do all that. Because now he has to take the 3 and come around multi-rails. Unless he can just, he's got enough room. Maybe he can just draw a low left. I went high. And perfect. He was laughing because as soon as they hit it, I immediately just was like, great shot. Like it was nowhere near. I knew I had the speed. I knew where it was going. I was like, God. I mean, and that way you didn't want to nudge the 8, but can't bank it. 15's in the way, so you got to cut it. Not that that's a bad thing, because this is far enough off the rail. This is not a super hard cut. I don't even know if you need speed or spin. You can just hit this nice soft shot. There we go. Don't scratch though. We're good. Blew my lead 1-2. I am down. Oh my goodness. Can you guys believe what he's doing on my birthday? Speaking of birthday, he gave me a little bit of a present. Ball in hand. Ultimate Pool, you scratch on the break. It is in the kitchen, but you can shoot in the kitchen. You launch the cue ball off the table. It is a true ball in hand. So first thing I'm doing, walking around, assess the table, get ready to put it down. He questions, whoa, hold on a second, real quick. And I'm like, I was like, stop the time. Because I, as the player, if I have to ask the question, then the clock keeps running, because now I'm just eating up my time to get a clarification, because it's the opponent asking. Yes, go ahead and stop the time because I'm trying to answer his question. Hope that helps. But yeah, it is it's just one of those little nuanced rules. I was cracking up with Travis. I talked to him this last Wednesday, week after my birthday, and he told me he found the YouTube channel. He says it's a lot of fun. He enjoys watching it. I appreciate you, man. I told him I'd send him this video when it goes out. But yeah, we're chatting about it, and so I got a new viewer out of it. Hopefully sticks around. Stops beating me up so dang bad. I left myself real bad. I was trying to nudge the ball open to where I had left myself a shot on the 10, and all I did is just nudge. I think it was a 3 ball, just nudged it, and now I'm in a real bad spot. Not to mention, it's hard to tell over there. I think that clock says 7:43 right now, so time is ticking, and now I am behind. The way Ultimate's scored right now, let's say the match ends, nothing changes from here. My team would still get the 1 point. His team would get 2 points plus a 5-point bonus for winning. So that's a 7-1 lead. That is huge. Now, look at that shot in the side. God dang. It's a little easier on a bucket of a valley, but man, that's still a thin shot, and to hold it. But he's got to figure out this 5 ball. So with that said, though, about scoring, that's why in my head I'm like, okay, we're getting down to the end. If nothing else, I have to win this rack, draw a tie, and then kind of just see what happens on the next rack. And if I can win it, great, get the 5 points. If not, do everything you can to slow down, burn up the time, hold it to a 2-2. But, you know, it's hard for me because I just want to run out and get extra points. Okay, so he's gonna go and take the 6 to the top right. Tried to come around. He hit it. Gave himself a shot. Gave himself a shot. The only question is, what are you gonna do on this 3 ball? Ooh, ended up nudging the 13. If he would have, if he just would have held it down table, he had an out. Now he's got a real tricky back cut. Now, I always say it's tricky because you're on the rail. The ball's inside a diamond. On camera, it looks fairly far, but I'm telling you, you put this on a bar box, you kind of realize that's kind of a thinner angle, and then you got to get the cue ball not to scratch, not do something stupid. Not to mention he jumped way out of his shorts on that one. All right. Wait, why am I taking this? I mean, I guess you don't want to use that as a key ball. You don't want to use it as later in the round, but I had at least a good option to get the 10, the 15, but over. Try to slow roll it to hold for the 15, which I did. All right, well, what do we got? Looks like just under 5 minutes left. Bank looks open. 8 ball's just out of the way, according to the overhead. Called his extension. Chewing up more time. I don't blame him. Oh, just didn't even aim. Just got down and fired. Interesting. Like, he still had 20 seconds left. Wonder why I didn't take his time a little bit. All right, gave myself an angle on the 15, low right. Just trying to give myself somewhat of a straight-ish shot. I had that little light. Didn't let the spin take. Okay, no big deal. Make it and win, miss it and lose. Good shot, good hold. 8 ball, I'm assuming by the angle, top right. Yeah. All right. See if we can tie this up. Oh, a little bit of rub on the point, but we take it as long as you don't scratch. Didn't scratch. 2-2. Tied ball game. Looks like 3:28 left. Bad time for an ugly break. Bad time for a dry break. Because this guy is shooting real good. Sorry, I think the way I yelled woke up my dog from her afternoon nap. God, how rude, Dad. Now would be a great time to have a shot clock, right? Be able to see what's happening. Looks like he's taking solids. I think he's shooting the 7 ball. Yeah, I'd want a little bit closer to the head rail so we have a back cut on the 3. Try to break that 2 open. But you got a pretty decent angle on that 1. I don't know if you can hold it for any better leave there. See, like that right there, I would have tried to figure out a time right or an angle or power or something to go ahead and crash that 2 ball open right there. So he's gonna go and take the 5 into the side and just pull back for the 1. Ooh, 14 to not get in the game. Okay. Wait for the beautiful Michelle to finish shooting whatever ball that was she just made. Ooh, little overroll. He wanted to, I mean, 2 balls less roll. Because now he's got to, I mean, you can still crash into the 8, but all you're going to do is end up pushing that 8 ball near my mess. I don't know. You could go real wild. Low left and low, take it all the way to the head rail, come back. Oh, just like that. Oh, he did it. Oh, but he missed it. Ran my 10 ball actually screwed him because now he doesn't have a lot left. You can see in the clock he's got less than a minute. You ain't running this out, brother, unless you fire now and figure out a way to make something. But you ain't got to make up a ball. So yeah, there he goes. I say he called his extension. I could have swore he did. So this week's Ultimate Pool, I did have to let a buddy know he was down. I mean, it was like 4-1 or something, or 4-2, whatever it was. It was very clearly you're not getting out. And I run to the table, 13 seconds left. Running. Let me tell you, yeah, it doesn't help when you scratch. That is game. 2-2. So frustrating. Like I said, he beat me 6-0 in 10 ball, and then he essentially beat me 5-2 in this one. So it was a bad birthday night. Didn't shoot great. Did not get the win that I wanted, but yeah, no, I had to tell a buddy because he was playing Ultimate against he's a buddy on another team, and I had to tell him, you know, as a scorekeeper, I'm not going to give you hints, but at the same time, his shot clock had like 12 seconds left. The match clock had 15, and I kept looking at him like, don't you have something you want to say? And he's like, I concede, it's fine. I'm like, you know, I can't just tell you, like, you need to understand. And sure enough, shot clock ended, which means you didn't make a viable shot, which means you intentionally fouled. So I had to talk to him as soon as it ended. Like, dude, he's like, what were you trying to get me to say? I'm like, shoot a ball or call extension. He had his extension. But because of that, and mainly because this team that I played last week, they are North Carolina team, or at least some of the players are. So I wanted to make sure they knew you have to pay attention to that, because that's a loss of rack. And even though he was already losing, that's still one more point he gave my team. So you got to know the rules. You got to know how to play it. I did go ahead and take the extra rack, but I explained to him why, and he was like. Now that makes sense what you're doing. I'm like, I'm not trying to cheat and tell you how to play it, but one rack didn't matter. We still ended up winning that last week. You'll see a match, I'm sure, or something. But anyway, I'm just over here rambling. I really enjoyed this one, even though it was an absolute butt kicker. Travis played great, ton of fun to watch, multiple break and runs, and what do you do? What do you do? So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, I haven't said it in a while, but do me a favor. Like the video if you're still watching. If you haven't already, why haven't you subscribed? Do me a favor. I need to bump this up. Share this to your pool teams. Anybody looking to join Ultimate and wants to see what it takes to whip up on a guy like me, show them this video right here. Until then, I've got more. Actually, I'm going to jump into some USAPL. I got a captain's tournament that we played, not MVP. Captain's tournament I played in. You guys are going to want to see this. Got a ton of videos. It's going to be good stuff. I'll be back shortly. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. Shoot 'em straight.